heading to the field with the Beast 3D and the Beast V1 to show the difference flying them in the wind, and there you go. There's the flag blowing, so there's a bit of a breeze. Okay, here we are for a windy flight with the Beast 3D and the Beast V1, and there you go. There's the windmill blowing pretty good, and it's a little variable, so that'll be interesting to show what the AS3X can do. And there's a little flag blowing around, blowing there by the taxiway. So let's take the Beast 3D up for a little jaunt. Now I've got the thing, I'm set up here with the 50-30 prop, and I did just move the aileron push rods to the second from the innermost holes because I was a little shy on roll rate before. Got a freshly charged Hyperion 240, and probably might have to do a little trimming because of the change in the controls. But here we go. The wind's supposed to be 10 to 17 today, so I don't think we're at 17 yet, but it's a little bit gusty out there. Boy, it's getting windy, and it's blowing pretty much. Well, you can see the old propeller spinning up pretty good over there, and it's a bit of a crosswind, so I think I'll be flying from out here on the asphalt and in this crosswind. Boy, it's blowing pretty good here. I guess we'll be seeing what this guy can do in the wind. Probably not quite as windy as it was for my maiden of the V1, but yeah, it's starting to get blown backwards into the wind. That's some pretty good wind. And the plane does handle remarkably well in this wind. A little over half throttle. That thing go even in the wind. And there again, that's with a 50-30 prop. I'm down at under half throttle. around a bit in the wind, all right. You know, it's doing most of those corrections. I'm just doing a little bit. Now that was a landing. Look at that, the prop won't even stop. It's been milling. It's getting windy out here. It's way past stall speed. And yet this little thing just doesn't seem to care. I think I need a little bit of right rudder though. Seems to be. Yeah, look at that thing back up on the runway. That's a lot of wind. That is a lot of wind. It seems way past stall speed. That's impressive. I can say I bet if I would have brought my PA Extra 260 out here, I would have had a much harder time landing that thing in this wind. Well, I'm not looking forward to this. But let's try that with the V1 Beast with a 50-43 prop and a Hype 240. I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll give it a roll. Okay, as you can see, still plenty windy. Let's try that same flight with V1 Beast. Now, I wasn't running any expo at all on the new Beast, and I am running some expo on this one, however. And the controls are in the same spots for the most part here. So let's see how it goes. We're going to give the old Beast, a little benefit of the doubt and run the battery pack slightly forward for a little bit more of a forward CG. And I had the Beast 3D CG actually set pretty much at the neutral point. So we're even giving the V1 a little benefit with a little bit more nose weight to penetrate the wind. Let's see, here we are, and it looks like the wind's dropped a little bit. It isn't quite as bad as it was, because it's not beyond stall speed. Yeah, it's picking up a little bit. Well, let's see how this works. As you can see, it's already taking a hike in the wind. So there's enough wind to be a challenge. Here we go. Okay, it's not really that windy at the moment. Yeah, you see, it's doing that all by itself. Yeah, it's not really windy enough to show much difference in the behavior of the planes right now. Now we'll try that again. Try a vertical run and see how much more this one gets blown off course. Yeah, I can't even quite get it to do. Yeah, it wants to turn into the wind. Okay, now the wind's picking up a little bit. That little aileron thing and it rolling and pitching a bit, that's it doing it. I'm not trying to make it worse. Yeah, let's see here. Whoa, there we go. Let's try a stationary aileron roll. Whoa, that's getting a little hard to handle. And now the wind is maybe starting to get almost to where it was with the Beast 3D, but it's still lighter. You can probably tell by the sound of the air in the microphone. Let's try for a landing here. Yeah, we're going around again. Okay, let's see this one more time, and we'll wish the wind would come back up. Well, there the old propeller's spinning pretty good. To try to hover in this wind. And anyway, and I am having to do quite a bit of work on the sticks to keep this thing right side up. And but definitely my V1 Beast has more thrust and more authority. As you can see there, it's moving. Now it's blowing pretty good. Let's see how bad this thing reacts. And there you can see how much there it's jumping around pretty good. Now we're getting wind like I had with the 3D up here. I can kind of fly it backwards. And yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit more of a challenge than it is with the other one, that's for sure. Let's try this again. And it's hard to get this one to kind of be where I want it to be for the landing. Whoop! There, I didn't do that. The wind did that. And there you go. And I think just to prove the point, I'm going to take the 3D Beast out one more time, and just to prove the point. Getting chilly, I'm going to have to warm up in the car for a few minutes. The fingers are starting to freeze.